Thousands of Democrats are gathering and strategizing in San Francisco this weekend at the California Democratic Party State Convention. Top candidates for governor taking center stage today, making their case to voters. Thank you for joining us for this special After the Game edition of Fox 40 News. I'm Dennis Shanahan, and Fox 40 is your local election headquarters. With so many party leaders and rank and file members in attendance, Fox 40 Capitol reporter Eitan Wallace caught up with the hopefuls in the governor's race.
That's right! Trump!
Katie Porter beginning her speech with that message as she addressed the more than 4,000 people in attendance at the California Democratic Party convention at the Moscone Center in San Francisco. She was among several major Democratic candidates for governor who spoke here, all in a bid to earn the party's support in the crowded race to replace Gavin Newsom when he's termed out. Like Porter, most of those who spoke took the opportunity to speak against President Donald Trump.
The worst president ever.
Donald Trump and his ICE thugs are terrorizing our communities.
The madman who's in the White House trying to drive our country into the ground.
San Jose Mayor Matt Mahan offering a different approach.
We shouldn't be competing to prove who hates Donald Trump the most. We should be fighting to make life better.
While Trump certainly was a major part of each candidate's message, so too was the issue of affordability.
The number one problem facing Californians is they can't afford to live in California.
Lower your costs on health care, on housing, on utilities.
Lowering the price of your prescription medication.
If you want to raise a family, you have to leave. We can do better.
Former Los Angeles Mayor Antonio Villaraigosa and a handful of others called out their own party, arguing the affordability crisis only got worse under Democratic supermajority rule in Sacramento.
As Democrats, we have to acknowledge this happened under our watch.
Former State Controller Betty Yee focusing on state finances, saying the next governor will need to address a multi-billion-dollar deficit.
We cannot fix the affordability crisis without a governor who can fix the state budget.
All of it comes just days after our exclusive Inside California Politics and Emerson College poll shows Republican Steve Hilton leading the race with Swalwell in second and Republican Chad Bianco just a half a point behind him in third. More than 20% say they are still undecided. Is there a concern of yours that there are so many Democrats in this race that they will split the vote and we end up with two Republicans in the general election?
At this point, two Republicans is a real risk. It's not a certainty. It's a choice we need to make. If your campaign isn't viable, you're not going to be able to go toe-to-toe and beat those Republicans and beat Donald Trump, then I think it's time to make the right choice for California.
I don't worry about what other candidates do. I know that I'll be the one Democrat that gets out, and I think it'll probably be another Republican.
And Republican candidates Steve Hilton and Chad Bianco each released their own statements, in a nutshell blasting the Democratic candidates, saying their policies will hurt California and are more of the same. Meantime, delegates here will decide whether the California Democratic Party will officially endorse in this race, although that is unlikely because for an endorsement to happen, a candidate will need at least 60% of the delegate vote. Reporting in San Francisco, covering local news that matters, Eitan Wallace, Fox 40 News.